So you might be thinking to yourself, why am I doing this on Imaginators instead of Trap Team? Well, I got no answer for you. Well, I actually do have an answer. It's because the Ultimate Nightmare I've been doing with my Eon's Elite Whirlwind. And I still haven't completed that yet because I refuse to practice. But Imaginators? I've never done an Ultimate Nightmare on this game, so why not do it with my favorite Skylander? Also, Deja Vu is quite good in this game, so everything works out. She might be doing 8 and 16 damage, but hey, the amount of bullets that's coming out of this little wand, we can afford to do bad damage. Dude, this portal ability, look at that. She's broken. And before we continue, I kind of want to explain why I think Deja Vu is very underrated in terms of like attacking abilities. Number one, her melee isn't the best. It does like 8 to 16, maybe 24 if you're lucky. But it has homing. It literally homes onto the enemies, which of course is, homing is kind of insanely good because you can just shoot from anywhere on the stage and it'll always hit an enemy. And also probably her best ability will be her A move if you're playing on Wii U, or B, depending on what console you're playing on, is the pass self. Because on the top half of Deja Vu, if your top half gets damaged or gets killed, you get quite a lot of HP. Damage is around 30 to 60 HP on getting hit, and if it just dies in one hit, it gives you around like 400 HP. Like, this move is insanely broken. Plus, the pass self can also shoot bullets, which also homes, which is another reason why, that move is insane. And her final move, the portal underground, I'm not sure what it's actually called, but it's like a mine. Yeah, it's like a landmine. It sits on the ground, and when you shoot one of your bullets at it, a big portal opens up, and it swirls around a bunch of junk, which does good damage. I just thought I should explain why I think Deja Vu is insanely good. Anyway, back to your viewing experience. See, we only have around 600 HP, so we're super fragile, but we're also really small, so we can dodge pretty well. I wonder how many of you want to see another attempt at the Trap Team Ultimate Nightmare? Because I've done it twice, and I failed both. How many of you are willing to see a part 3 where I might maybe do it? Maybe I'll practice, but I probably won't. Or maybe I'll just beat Trap Team with only Deja Vu. Okay, well, one day I'm definitely gonna beat Trap Team with Deja Vu. That'll be a big goal of mine. But after I beat it with Eon's Elite Whirlwind, of course. Speaking of Eon's Elite Whirlwind, we're facing our first boss. So the Source of Doomrender being, the first boss in the game obviously isn't gonna be that hard, because this guy technically only has 3 phases. The first one being where he, shoots beams at you, like pew 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 pew. And the second phase having kind of like a homing ball that does damage to you if you get hit by it, but it moves so incredibly slow, it will be kind of embarrassing to get hit by it. And his third phase is just a combination of both of them, but he adds some enemies. Well done. Okay, going into the academy like this and doing goofy quests, it's definitely the worst part of this game. So Mushroom River has a lot of enemies, and Deja Vu is good at killing lots of enemies. Okay, we dodge and weave, dodge and weave. Honestly, with the boss fight in this level, I think it should be really easy because the brawler's just gonna probably just constantly be hitting the pass self, which means I just heal more and more. So like, I don't see how the brawler can beat me unless I just completely mess it up. Unless we just throw the game. Okay, this little section normally goes horribly long for me every single time, but like, I don't think I got hit once. Yeah, but yeah, okay, I know this section I always have struggles on, but me and Deja Vu have that connection. You always have that special connection with a certain Skylander because they're just so unbelievably based. Why did that room go so well? I barely took any damage. I shouldn't be taking damage here. This is like the last room until the boss fight, and I'm at 200 HP. It's fine. We roll with it. Okay, this is going to be pretty interesting with my given HP. But we can heal, hopefully. Normally, the Brawler Doomlander fight can be a little bit tricky because, brawling small arena. But in the case of Deja Vu, where I have a healing move that heals me every time the past self takes damage, this battle actually kind of benefits me in a way that, like, pretty much every single attack the brawler does, I get healed from it. So like every time doing the punchy ring, like pew pew, no, not pew pew, that's not, you know, he has like the brass knuckles, ka-chow, does the circle punch, and then the past self gets hit by it. It's good. And in phase 2, when he has the ranged attack, the double fist, ka-chow. And actually, I don't think the past self actually ever got hit by that. It's not a very hard move to dodge, and it's kind of harder to get hit by it than it is to dodge it. Well, in the second phase, but in the third phase, where he goes chew 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 chew, it gets a little bit harder to dodge. But of course, me being the best Skylander player in the world, dodge and weave. And then in the fourth phase, it's pretty much the exact same thing as the third phase, but it's easier because he spawns in the beehives or the wasp, whatever they are, which can just block the shots. Which, you know, this fight, like, theoretically, this fight should be hard. But, like, not even because of Deja Vu was easy, just in general, this boss fight could be pretty easy. Even though theoretically, it's hard. Anyway, this boss fight took way too long. That fight was so long for no reason. There was just no reason for that fight to be like 10 minutes long. Dude, my fingers hurt from mashing buttons for like 10 minutes straight. That fight was just so long. Now time to spam more buttons against 2 different bosses in this level. Okay, there's kind of a lot going on here, and I'm kind of a little bit low on HP, but not anymore. I was low on HP, and then the past self would clutch. What the? Okay, past self, need you to do your thing. That was way too close. Oh, and there's more, right? Okay, past self, I need you to carry again. You should be the last guy. If you're not, this. Please be the last guy. With that, I just healed 300 from that. Jeez, that's why past self is broken. Okay, this enemy might. I'm so glad I shielded that. This enemy might have more health than the brawler. You won't die. Okay. I'm pretty sure this is where the bazooka boss fight is. So hopefully I won't get absolutely destroyed. Dude, getting hit once does 200 damage. She is so fragile. What? Okay, hold up. I should not be trapped in the corner here. Gentlemen, please. Great, great. Okay. Put up on our A game here. Nice 400 heal. Wow. Alright, bazooka, show yourself. It's time. So the bazooka fight, this guy kind of just damages himself. Like the entire time. Well, not the entire time, because the first phase, shooting the missiles. And then the second phase, I think, if I remember correctly, using my noodle, I'm pretty sure they do the move with the missiles on the second phase, but also the move where, like, it comes raining down from the sky. You know the move. It's on screen. But the move that comes raining down from the sky can actually hit the bazooka. Like, that move can how are we gonna use a move that damages yourself? That's pretty dumb of you, if you ask me. And the third phase is just a mixture of the second phase and cannonballs, which also damage the bazooka. So at the end of the day, you can beat this boss without hitting it. Oh, dude, this level's so long, man. Which makes it scary. Wait, this isn't a long one, it's the one after this. Don't listen to what I'm saying. Especially if I do that.
Skylanders are stronger here.
What? What? Ah. What? Yo, run that back in slow motion. What happened? I just lost all of my hope immediately. That's insane. Well, if you want to see me attempt this challenge again, make sure to like and subscribe.